Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Again, this is Regina, your nurse in Regina Foundation YouTube channel. Karibuni sana. For those who are already tuned in, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel by hitting on the subscribe button down there. Like my videos, share my videos, and always come back to view my videos as I always upload. And by the way, if you want to always be updated or notified whenever I post a video, click on the bell just along the subscription bell, and then you're also going to be notified whenever I post a video. So karibuni sana, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today we are doing a video about family planning, and family planning for men specifically, because it's always about women. It's always about women on family planning here and there, on radio, on TV. Everywhere we go, it's just about family planning for the women. And I think men also have a role to play. That is why I came up with this video, just to connect with my male fans, to connect with my male viewers, to connect with my male supporters, because you've been great help in this channel. You always support me, you always subscribe, you always give me comment, and I grow up because of what you guys do. So keep up, guys. And today's video is about just what I've said, because literally men also have a role to play in family planning, because a family is about a woman and a man, and they come into agreement on what size of a family they would like to have. That is the number of children, how many children, the spacings between the children, and yeah, so it is always left out or left upon the women to know about the choices of family planning they want to take. And I think men can also play a role in this by supporting the women and also doing something if they have to be in charge of this family. And I think there are several methods, though not many like the women. We have a few that men can participate with by choice, not by force, by choice, because, you know, yes, by choice. So I think number one, it's about abstinence, abstaining from sex when it is not the right time for sex, or when the woman is at that point of conception, or at the risk of conceiving. A man can abstain during that period, and I think it's only a few days when a woman is ready to conceive. This is from day 10 to date around 14 when the ovulation takes place. So between day 10 and day 18 of her periods, from the time the last period was received, is a period you can always abstain from sex, so that that woman is not exposed to conceiving. And I think it's one perfect method. There is no exposure to contraceptives, there is no worry, there is no stress, and there's no nothing. Basically, it's just a natural method of abstaining. I know this is gonna be hard for most people, but it is a way of supporting your woman, other than exposing someone to these contraceptives, which have several risks. Like, women get weight, they get nausea, they get so moody and all that. So if literally the woman cannot be able, or is not ready to take those contraceptive methods, then a man can chip in by doing this method of by supporting this lady or this woman. So that is one method, and I think it is just so natural. There's nothing, there is no cost, there is nothing about it. And it's also working along with the withdrawal method. Withdrawal method, as I can say, is about a man ejaculating outside the vagina, that is during sex, other than just ejaculating the sperms inside the vaginal canal, so that you put this woman at risk of conceiving. A man can choose to withdraw and ejaculate outside, and this is one perfect method if it is well used, well performed, and there are no risks of also having to expose the woman to contraceptives, because there are some women who cannot really take these contraceptive methods. They react so badly with them, like they get so fat, they get periods all the time, they have spotting, they have headaches, they have moods and all that. So one good method also a man can start practicing and achieve a family planning is by ejaculating, or having to ejaculate outside the vaginal canal or the birth canal of a woman. And this is also less costly, and there are no cost or risks involved, and only it works if well performed. So you have to train yourself on this so that you can perform it well when having to ejaculate, there is no sperm or any fluid that is poured inside the vaginal or the birth canal of a woman. So you have to do it outside and perfectly outside, so that and on time, so that no sperm or ejaculation products are poured into the system of the woman. And I think this is challenging for most men, and it's going to be challenging, but it is one supportive method. Maybe that one time that the woman is not ready, has forgotten to take her pills, has forgotten to go for the injection, you can just choose to do that one method. Maybe for that one time the woman is at risk, that time the woman is not feeling well, and it is a way of participating also in this family. And those two being free methods. And then we can also talk about a method of sterilization. Sterilization, as you all know, or we can teach each other or inspire each other, inform each other, is about a man choosing a family method of going for the vasectomy. Just like the woman go for the tubal ligation, this man chooses to go for vasectomy. It is a permanent method, irreversible method, and also a method that you have to make a choice when you're sure that you don't need more children. You don't need more children in that family, and so you end up going for that permanent method, irreversible method. I think it is one permanent method, and from that time there is no worry or there are no risks of ever being able to make a woman pregnant. You know, there are some men also who have already decided that my family now is already grown up, we have 3 kids, we have 4 kids, so my woman not taking contraceptives, not doing this and that, let me support you, let me do it for you, let me do it for you because we are a family. Most women choose this method. I have seen them in the hospital, I've seen them after cesarean section, I've seen them after birth of 3-4 children, and they choose to go for the tubal ligation, where their tubes are also closed up so that no sperm can go up and fertilize again in that system. So even the men can take up this spirit, they can take up the art of just supporting this woman by choosing this vasectomy method, and then this family can be a union where you make choices together. It is difficult, yes, it is also not so common in our local country or down here, but in the Western, I've seen like 96% of the men, or most men there, choose this method, because you know the Western people just choose like 1-2 children and their life is over, they're good. And you find that it is an irreversible method. Only like 6% of the men who have received this method can say it is reversible, but it is not really not reversible. So we can say that you can do this method, and then again you think about coming back to get those the vas deferens untied again, because there are those ducts that are or they transport the sperms, that is the semen and the fluids from the testicles up the system into the penis, and then they are poured into the vaginal or the birth canal of a woman. Those are the ducts that are tied up with sutures, and they heal so fast, less painful, and it should be performed by an expert doctor, mostly the urologist, who are able to do this system so very well. So guys, for men, you can choose to also support your women in this, because you find that a woman sometimes, there's a woman who has these complications in delivery. A woman gives birth to the first baby, the second baby, the third, the fourth, and this woman has these complications of having pressure all in the pregnancies. She has tried all the methods, but they fail. She has tried to do this, but she's always conceiving. So if you're already having enough children, why not choose a method of just supporting this woman by going for the abstinence, abstain during the unsafe days, use the withdrawal method, go for sterilization, and also we have the condoms. The condoms, as you all know, also when they are used perfectly, they can work, or they can prevent pregnancies, they can prevent sexually transmitted illnesses, and it's also one method. Though men will complain that this is not good during this time and all that, but basically, why don't you just use it maybe once in a while and try to see if there are any risks, or as people say, is it like you don't feel the same as when you're not having it, or is it the same? Just to support your woman, because how else will you support your family? By exposing her to having so many children, by exposing her to have so many complications. At the end of the day, you might even lose her during childbirth, you know, or even risk a woman who is always having Miscarriages. 6 months she has already gotten a miscarriage. 3 months already a miscarriage. Participate by choosing a method where you protect your woman from conceiving and then having to go through so much in hospital, having to go through much bringing up babies who are small and at no intervals. You know, you can all work out something by choosing a method. If your woman maybe does not also want to choose a method for herself, go ahead and choose for her. If she's not good in using the contraceptives, also participate in reminding her of her dates, going for the injections, taking her pills, also involving her in using the condoms. We have female condoms and we have the male condoms. Unfortunately, I didn't have them. I could show you the two, how they are different. And I think as a man, you're going to be doing something great for your family, for your children. You're having less headaches when you're at work because you know your family is in good hands. You're in control of this woman. You're in control of her conceiving more babies. And you know, there are even some women who don't know what to do about the family planning. You tell them, go for the injection, they'll forget. Go for this, they'll forget. And you already know that this is enough. The babies are enough. So what next? As a man, take charge and always do something. Abstain during those unsafe days. Use condoms. Go for the sterilization. I know this is the last option for every man. This is the last option. I would also say it is the last option if all the other methods are failed and you're literally sure that you don't want more babies in your life. And then you can make the decision. So guys, it is Regina, your nurse, in my channel Regina Foundation. Support me by clicking on the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button to support your nurse, to support your girl. And my videos are all there. You can go through the videos, view each of them, like, share, leave a comment. Let's grow together. Thank you for the men subscribers. Thank you for the women subscribers. By the way, as a lady, also when you see this video, share with your man, share with your fiancé, share with your brother, with your friend, anywhere, because it's gonna be educative and you're gonna be moving together with your nurse Regina. So guys, subscribe, don't be left out, and let's move together. So if you're new here, thank you for watching my video. Stay from the beginning to the end, and always find time to come back and view the videos. So guys, bye bye for now.